My name is Simon and I'm a 31-year-old acting tutor and director from North Manchester. I was born in a little village called Ramsbottom, honestly, and then spent most of my younger years in a little old Bury, which is a town famous for its textiles, a market and, most importantly, black pudding. At a young age I was always wanting to join the army, and I could knock up a mean den in the back garden and I would spend hours camouflaging it and setting traps for my big brother Paul. They never worked. I was made house captain at my school and colour sergeant major and drum major at the Lancashire Fusilier Cadets. I was at 17 and I spent many a long week and weekend on exercise with them, basically building bigger dens with more camouflage. In that same year I travelled to Nepal with about 15 others for a month-long trek of the Annapurna circuit around the Himalayas, and I think it was probably here that I developed my love for the outdoors and challenging myself. When I left school, instead of joining the army, I moved to London to study acting, and I graduated in 2005 with a BA Honours. After graduating, I stayed in London, and aside from the odd acting job, I began teaching at drama schools across London. Only in January this year, after 13 years, did I move back to sunny Manchester, where I now live with my girlfriend Jo. It's great to be home, I love being at home, and I also made sure we were just far enough away from my parents. Over the last few years, I've tried to keep up challenging myself, starting with a few small races, moving on to half marathons, obstacle courses, the Spartan race, and probably the most difficult race was the Trail Walker, which is a 100-kilometre trek through the South Downs in 24 hours. Also, just a few weeks ago, I finished running 3 marathons in 3 consecutive weekends. That was Paris, Manchester and London, and I raised over £4,000 for cancer charities. Now I'm looking for my next challenge, and I'm sure along with thousands of other applicants, they're saying that the island would be absolutely perfect. It will push me to my limits and provide me with the inner fight that keeps me enjoying life so much, challenging myself. My mates will probably, hopefully, describe me as a leader, outgoing, confident.
What do I say about Simon, aka Moz? Well, 5 words to describe him. Leader, fearless, really, really bold.
Go wrong, at least I hope I am. I'll also tell you I'm first in the pub and I'm last out of the pub. Always up for a challenge, and even when I can't succeed, I've got a grim determination, and so I will fail trying. And my family are the most important things to me. My nephew's already started his training. He's building dens now like a trooper. I'm constantly looking for the next thing, the next challenge to overcome, and I try and live by the words of Theodore Roosevelt. If he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat.